Hello, hello, hello. My name is Stephanie and welcome to my channel. I am here wanting to make a quick video because in the very last minute, I decided I wanted to join a readathon because I have never done a readathon before and I think they sound like so much fun. I decided I want to join the Reindeer Readathon. I don't know what team I'm on yet, but I'm sure I'll let you guys know in any future vlogs. So I really wanted to show y'all my TBR for this readathon. It is very ambitious because it's a readathon and there are 9, potentially 10 prompts in total. I have never read 9 books in 1 month in my life. So it's definitely a challenge. But in December, I do have 2 weeks off. So I think I could at least read like 5. That's my personal goal, is to read like 5 books. So I'm gonna just let you guys know what my TBR is, and I hope you guys enjoy. The first prompt is finish a series or pick up a book that you started and put down. If neither of these are options, a short story or novella. And that's for Dasher. Dasher for 15 points. Fortunately for me, this challenge was very easy to pick a book at least, because I have started and picked up so many books, so I actually had a lot of options, including Velvet Was the Night by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I started this book. I was liking it. I think I just had too high of expectations for it since I liked Mexican Gothic so much. And so it's very political and I have a hard time vibing with that. So you have your average secretary that is just trying to cat sit for one of her neighbors, and then her neighbor goes missing. And so she's trying to figure out where she went for selfish reasons. That character is very selfish, which like irked me in a, I don't know if it was in a good or bad way. But there's her perspective, and then there's this guy's perspective, and he's part of a political group that creates riots and stuff, and they're very violent, and they're like, he's like in a gang basically. He's also trying to look for the girl who went missing because she has important information. And so you're kind of, I haven't gotten to the point where their plot lines meet, but that's the premise right now. It's okay. That's that book. Then for Dancer, we have a book with a cursive, flowy, elegant font on the cover. I was very surprised to see that I didn't have that many options. I think I only had 2 books that really had any cursive or fancy font. And the one I chose, I'm so excited, is Magic Lessons by Alice Hoffman. I am so excited for this. So yes, Magic Lessons. This is the prequel to Practical Magic. And so it's kind of telling you the backstory behind how they got their family curse. Oh, I'm just so excited because they're bringing the curse back of how they are cursed to never be able to love anybody without bad things happening. And so this is historical fiction. It goes all the way back to the 1600s. And so you get to learn about Maria Owens, who is the one who started the curse. And I'm so excited. I've been wanting to read this book for so long, but I feel like I've been savoring it. I've been saving it for a very special time. And I think Christmas is the time. It feels right. It feels good. So I'm so excited. I also wanted to pick books that I was excited about, because I feel like even if I pick a small book that I'm not as interested in the moment, it'll still take me the same amount of time or longer as it would for me to read a book that I'm really enjoying. At least that was the logic behind my head. I don't know. Next book. The next one is Prancer, a book with your favorite season on the cover, or the book cover has colors from your favorite season on it. My favorite season is fall. So I had a hard time finding a book that I was really excited about with fall colors on it. I ended up picking The Invention of Wings by Sue Monk Kidd. I think this one's going to be Very, very good. Very heart-wrenching and devastating and very deep and serious, which is not something I was really looking for a readathon, but it's small and it only has, well, it's a little bit bigger than it appears. It still has like 340 pages, 370 pages. Oh my God. Yeah, it still has like 370 pages. I thought it was small, okay? It looks small, but I know that it's gonna be really good. So I'm hoping that my logic proves me right, you know? It's a triumphant story about the quest for freedom and empowerment. Sue Monk Kids' third novel presents the extraordinary journeys of two unforgettable women. Hetty Handful Grimke, an urban slave in early 19th century Charleston, and Sarah, the Grimke's idealistic daughter. I like already can feel my heart beating a little bit faster just like reading that part. I have to prepare myself, I think. I haven't read anything this deep in a long time. I've been reading for escapism lately, so I'm not really reading anything sad. So this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a change of pace, right? I mean, who doesn't want to cry on Christmas? Next one is Vixen, a book you want to read but think it might be overhyped. I had a little bit of a hard time finding this one because I have a lot of books that I think have a lot of hype, like The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. But I do think that those are going to be amazing. I don't think they're overhyped. Like I'm saving them because I think they're going to be really good and some of my all-time favorites. So typically I get books like that, but I found one. I did find one. And that is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I think it's gonna be really good. I'm hoping it's really good, naturally. But I watched the movie. I thought it was a good movie. It was, you know, and I do believe that the books are better than the movies. But judging by how the movie is and how much I know myself, I don't think I'm gonna love it as much as other people do. So far, I've only heard amazing things about this. Like anybody who reads it thinks it's incredible, and just judging by the movie, which is something as a reader I shouldn't do, but it's in my head and I can't get it out that I'm not super excited for it. Like I'm thinking maybe it's for some people, but maybe not for me. But judging by reviews, it seems like just an amazing book in general. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just happy I found something for my prompt. Like, at least it'll work for that. Next, I've got Comet, a book with an astronomical word in the title. Which can be sun, moon, stars, sky, etc. I was really excited about this one because I knew the perfect book that I wanted. Well, perfect is relative. I'm very excited for this book, but it's quite large. It is The Night and Its Moon by Piper CJ. Look how gorgeous it is. Again, super excited for this book. So this Comet has 25 points. That is the most points out of any of the prompts. And I didn't mention there are like little bonus prompts that you can add onto your prompts, which are bonus points. So you can get 25 bonus points if you read a book over 500 pages. This one is 564 pages. So if I read this one in December, I will get 50 points for this book alone. So I think it's worth it. I think I'm doing okay. This book is about beautiful orphans Knox and Fay-touched Amaris. They are commodities for sale, available for purchase by the highest bidder. So when the madame of notorious brothel in a far-off city offers a king's ransom to purchase Amaris, Nox ends up taking her place, while Amadis is drawn away to the mountains, home of mysterious assassins. Even as they take up new lives and identities, Nox and Amadis never forget one thing. They will stop at nothing to reunite. It sounds amazing. Now, I don't need any more. I've been craving fantasy, and I think winter is the perfect season to read fantasy. So I'm the most excited for this one. Like, it's gonna be fantastic, if I do say so myself. There's that one. Then there's Cupid, a book with a favorite trope in it. So I decided another way to get bonus points is if you read an ebook. You can get 15 points. So I chose an ebook for this one. It is called Kiss Her Once for Me by Alison Cochrane. Alison Cochrane. So I'm going to say it. And so when I think of tropes, I think of romance. And I don't read a lot of romance, and so I don't really have a favorite trope. I know that tropes can be from any genre, but that's typically what I think of. And I thought it would be fun to include a romance in here, but again, I don't really have a favorite. So I just chose this one because the trope seems very interesting to me. I haven't read anything like that. It is about a woman. It's about a woman who has a meet cute with another woman at a coffee shop, I think. And then a year later, her landlord offers to have a fake marriage almost, where they get married, so then that way he will be able to get his inheritance and will be able to pay her and stuff, I guess, because she's like broke, lost her job and stuff. And it turns out that his sister is the woman that she had a meet cute with a year before, who she absolutely fell in love with just in that one encounter. And so I think that's a lot of fun. She kind of has to choose between this fake marriage and having a chance at something real. I think it's going to be really messy and fun and quirky and lighthearted. And I think it's taking place in the winter time, like during Christmas time. So it's a perfect Christmas book. It's just going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be really lighthearted and really easy for me to just knock off the list. We're going to boom, bang, pow. It's going to be great. Okay, next book. Then we have Donner, and it's a book that you want to read but are not a fan of the cover. I tend to pick books that I like the cover for. So this one is just kind of so-so, you know? And that is The Lies I Tell by Julie Clark. I typically don't like faces on my covers. I don't, especially dramatic looking ones. And that's why I typically don't pick up thrillers that I see on the shelves, because I don't like the covers. But I'll pick it up if it's from Book of the Month, because it's recommended by people with good taste. I don't even know what it's about. It's about the lies I tell, you know? You know? Oh, okay. So I picked this one because it reminded me of the Netflix show Imposters. I just got re-excited for this one. I totally forgot what it was about, but I am so down for this. I love that television show. So it's different names for the same person depending on the town, depending on the job. She's a con artist who erases herself to become whoever you need her to be. A college student, a life coach, a real estate agent, but nothing about her is real. She slides alongside you and tells you exactly what you want to hear. And by the time she's done, you've likely lost everything. Sounds amazing. And I think that somebody that she conned is trying to find her. And I just got so excited for this one again. That's amazing. So again, it seems like another fast-paced, fun one that I can just fly through. Perfect kind of readathon books. I think that cute romances and fast-paced thrillers, perfect for readathon. So I actually made a good choice. Good choices. Next, we've got Blitzen. Use a random number generator to find a number between 0 and 9 and find a book that ends in that page number. So I will show you the random number generator so that way you don't think I'm lying. The number I picked, the number I was given was 5, which was difficult. The prompt was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be because I got to pick whatever book I really wanted to read and then like have the suspense of seeing if it ends in the right number. I thought that was really cool. I chose The Devil Takes You Home by Gavino Iglesias. Preface. It is technically still fall, and I did not do well with my fall TBR. Spoiler alert. I am going to do a fall reading wrap up. I did not do too much reading, and I definitely did not stick to my TBR list. So I at least wanted to get one of my books in there for my TBR list. I was really excited about the list. I am excited about all my books. I veer from the path. I'm a rule breaker. I can't be tamed. I'm gonna shut up now. So yeah, I chose The Devil Takes You Home because I wanted to include something from my fall TBR. I think it's gonna be a quick, cool read. It's supposed to be horror, I think. I know it's a guy with a lot of debt who ends up hijacking a drug cartel, and then he has nightmarish encounters that defy explanation. And that's the part that intrigues me, folks, because it's supposed to be a horror, but from the description, it doesn't really sound like it. So I'm really interested in the horror aspect. I'm curious to see what makes it a horror instead of like a thriller suspense, right? Lastly, I have Rudolph. So it just says start a new series. So I picked The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. And I just recently got this. If you don't know what The Poppy War is about, then I don't know who you are, what you do in your free time, what other booktubers you're really interested in, because this book is so hyped. I just remembered. I just got Babel in Book of the Month. In my Book of the Month box. That means it was only like $10. Like, I'm just so happy I held off for so long. I've been wanting to buy it for at least a month. At least a month. It's like a part of me knew, you know? Like I just knew. And so I'm gonna read this before I read Babel. Or Babel will come in and I'll find a spot for it in the TBR pile. We'll see. But I'm so excited. I think at first I was thinking that I might not like it. It seemed like one of those overhyped books. But now I'm just joining the hype. I'm joining the hype and I'm hopping on that bandwagon. And now I'm excited. I'm just so excited. I think it's going to be amazing. Or at least I hope it is. We'll see. If anything, escapism. The true meaning of life, right? I'm just in a goofy mood. I'm in a goofy mood today. I just got off work, so I might be a little bit delirious. That might be it. But it's okay. It makes for a great time. And so that is the last of the official prompts. The last thing I can do for bonus points is listen to an audiobook. I think I'm just gonna play that by ear, see what audiobooks I have available to me through the Libby app, and see if I vibe with any of them, because I think an audiobook can really make or break your reading experience. And then the last little challenge that they have is the Slaying It challenge, and it's for 50 points. So if I finish all 9 of them, then I can choose a prompt and read one more book and get the points for it. I'm not setting my goals that high. I know myself well enough to I'm not gonna lie to myself. And so, yeah, I think that this readathon sounded really, really fun. I don't think it's as popular as it should be. They're gonna have updates on Twitter and reading sprints and things like that. So I'm gonna be vlogging my whole experience. You're gonna see how terribly I fail or how much I surprise myself. And I hope you enjoy watching that. I also want to do like a 24-hour readathon because I'm gonna be off for 2 weeks. I can actually do everything I've always wanted to do. I'm gonna do my nails. I can't have my nails done at work, so I'm gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna do a 24-hour readathon. I'm gonna be awake during the daytime. I'm gonna be hosting Christmas at my house. Like, we have a fun month coming, okay? So make sure to watch those vlogs. I think it's gonna be cool. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching so much, you guys. I had a lot of fun making this video. I just love talking about TBRs and books that I'm so excited about. And I hope you guys enjoyed listening. So